Alright, hopefully there's not too much delay. I'm not really sure what to tell this video, so I guess if you're watching, you shouldn't really be expecting a game. But I guess basically the sort of reason behind this video is that I was kind of getting bored playing like B&W, and I'm surprised it only took this long given 1,300 hours. I guess that really isn't a lot of hours compared to like some people. I know people with like greater than 10k. This is a shit ton, but 1000 is less than 1,300. 100 hours, 10,000 basically. But I think the main reason behind this is that I played 2 deity games. I haven't uploaded the second one fully yet, but I won. Yippee for me. And I figured, like, I guess, rather than, like, try and show off all the victory types on deity or do some stuff like that, play every single map type, something along those lines, I figured I'd rather get into, like, mods. Now, unfortunately, I'm playing on a Mac, so that means I can't really download any mod off the internet. I'm mainly restricted to the Steam Workshop, so I found 3 mods that I would, consider using in the future. There's more that I saw that I'd be interested in, but these 3 were the main ones, and I figured I would restrict it down to these 3, at least for now, because I don't want to download a shit ton of mods and break the game. So by keeping it to 3, and 3 with 2 of them being incompatible with each other, so I'll get into that later, but mainly I found 3 mods that I'd be interested in playing a game with. So yeah, I'm just gonna show them off, give an explanation, and then show off the actual effects and the mods within the game. So let's go here. So these are 3 mods I have. Enlightenment Era, Foreman Rule, and then Ultimate Era's mod. Now, unfortunately, these aren't really good descriptors of the game. Ultimate Era's mod, basically what it does is it adds a prehistoric era. There is a specific prehistoric era in the Steam Community Workshop, but this had the same thing, and I'm not sure whether there's a difference between them, but yeah, basically this adds a prehistoric era, which this will actually be the second one I show off, because I want to actually, this is the one I want to start a new game with, or if I do start a new game, this would be the mod I use. Enlightenment Era, basically it's an era between Renaissance and Industrial. And this mod also affects, it should be noted that despite adding a prehistoric era, this also affects the ancient era as well. So it basically revamps those 2 eras. Now this mod, it adds an Enlightenment era between Renaissance and Industrial era. And then this mod also revamps Renaissance and Industrial era as well. So it basically revamps 3 eras, being Renaissance, Enlightenment, and Industrial. Now, Foreman Rule, well, this one's actually fairly explanatory, but basically revamps the entire social policy system. So this one I know is compatible with Enlightenment era. I've tried it before, and in fact, I'm gonna at least show you, or show the effects of these, or show the differences between these. Granted, there were other mods I was interested in. One of them revamped diplomacy. One revamped sort of like the economics of like the game and like sort of gold generation. One of them added new victory types, and granted, I'm kind of restricted to smaller mods. Like, I was originally thinking of downloading Vox Populi, however, you need that on Windows, and the version available in the Steam Workshop just breaks the game. So yeah, I'm kind of limited to Steam Workshop, and these were the 3 big ones I saw in the Steam Workshop that I felt could have a large effect on the game. Because, like, obviously, changing diplomacy, that is a huge thing, that is a big effect, but not as big as, like, these. And then, changing economics, the economics of the game is also along the same lines. And then creating, the new victory types I weren't really interested in. It was religion and economics, but both were, they were just like they weren't, it didn't really feel like it would make that big of a difference. Like religion, I think it was like you need to convert all holy cities, get a percentage in certain amount of cities, percentage of the global population, and percentage of the cities following your religion. With economics, it was like you need to reach a certain amount of flood gold, certain amount of GPT, and then have all the luxuries on the map. So I wasn't as so much interested in those as I were interested in these three, and then ultimately the two more being those which would change the diplomacy and economics of the game. But I mean, the first game I play will just be with the prehistoric era, because I want to see how that'll go. And then maybe the Enlightenment era, and then maybe I add the social policy change. But basically, I want to start out slow getting into it. Like, I don't want to, because I'm playing on Mac, I can't really, like, be a part of, like, a mod group, per se, or sort of, like, a mod community where the mod's continuously updating, or, like, basically, like, I can't join, like, like, a NQ group or, like, Vox Populi group, because I don't have the ability to do that, so I'm mainly restricted to these. However, these do have a significant effect, which I will show. But yeah, I guess I'll get into that when it's time. But basically, let's not do that. Let's not. Hold on, wait, that's interesting. How do I do that? Dependencies, references, blocks. Okay, Brave New World. References, cities of marble. I have no clue what that does. Okay, hold on. So this is interesting. Multiplayer, no. Effect save games, no. And then this is what? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so what I want to do first is show these two. Because I don't plan on playing with these two, but I just want to show them off. And then I'll show the Ultimate Eras mod. Because again, that's the prehistoric era, basically. And I want to show, that's the mod I want to start off with. I don't plan on using the new social policy or revamped social policy system. I'll add that in eventually. I want to start off like Sun State. This could take a while, but I mean, okay, yeah. So single player setup game, I have the same exact settings as last time. And Time Victory will be, I honestly still don't think Time Victory will have that much an effect since the previous game I won on turn like 214, 215. Like turn 215 and 220 to turn 220. Time Victory happens on turn 300. I launched a spaceship in like 1890. Time Victory ends on 2050, so. Okay, let's do this. And I already know these two mods are compatible with each other. But again, I'm not actually going to be playing this. So it doesn't really matter that I got ear core. I just want to show off these mods because I will eventually, or I do eventually have an interest in playing them, so. Yeah. Granted, again, this video will likely go up, but I have no intention really on playing Civ. It's more so if I were to do like a Civ game, this is what I would do. Alright, so let's do this against Stars of Relevance. So let's show off the Enlightenment era. Open tech tree. So hold on. Here it is. So, well, here is the Enlightenment era. So obviously it adds new texts, keeps some old texts. However, again, this also affects the Renaissance era and the Industrial era too. Nothing's really changed post-Industrial era. I mean, at least for this, everything's still relatively the same here. Nothing's changed. It's more so just these three eras that are changed. So basically, this expands the mid-game. Now, I haven't even looked into what specifically all has changed. However, this seems like a pretty big deal. And again, the main point it seems as though is to sort of expand the mid-game. And obviously it's added a lot, so I'll have to take that into consideration. But again, that's not what I plan on playing with first. First, I plan on playing with the Extended Eras mods. So, but let's look at the social policy changes. Now, everything has changed, literally. I mean, just looking at the trees themselves, they're different. The names aren't changed, but the way they're structured is different, so there's a lot of differences. And all the abilities are different too, or whatnot, so. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then what I think will be interesting is the I actually don't know the ideologies, so it'll be interesting to see what those are. But it'll be interesting to see how a changed social policy tree, or even a regular social policy tree, will affect this sort of even with the prehistoric mod, but like basically mods that extend the game. It'll be interesting to see how the dynamics of the social policy tree change, because before it was kind of like you fill out tradition, get filler policies, fill out rationalism and ideology. But it'll be interesting to see how social policies will change. But obviously there's that. Probably shouldn't have exited out all the way to the main menu. But I mean, yeah, now I'm just going to show off the Prehistoric Era mod, because that is the first one I plan on playing with. So, and I will actually save this game. Like, also this might take a while, but because it needs to convert like back to the standard game. But I do actually plan on starting a save with this. So, granted, you can't really tell how good. One advantage I think of this mod is you can't really tell how good your start is from the very beginning, given that you don't have any access to any resources, and you'll see when we actually get into it. One thing I also think will be interesting, besides, you know, the social policy tree, I guess how the social policy, like, sort of the dynamics of the social policy tree, given that the game is getting extended, how that'll change. One thing I also think is interesting, especially with this mod, the prehistoric mod, is how the deity AI will, you know, handle it. Because I know they still start off with 2 settlers, like workers, like warriors or whatnot. But I mean, it'll be interesting to see them, how they like sort of react to that, or, like go through all the text or whatnot. So yeah, and I actually do plan on saving this game. So got a random Civ Pangea. I'm just gonna use, I'm using the same exact sayings I'm using last time. But yeah, I mean, okay, Theodora, okay. So yeah, this is the Civ I'm locked into. I guess there's no real point in restarting, given that, again, you don't really know how good your start is. So I could get a extremely amazing or extremely bad start. Or I guess I'll look at how my start is and make a determining factor based off that. Okay. So yeah, this is obviously what I mean. So obviously you can see this is different, but first let's go back. So this is all the same, because I turned off and ideologies would be the same too. However, let's look at what this changes. Basically, this is the whole of the prehistoric era. You basically need to research everything. Like, you don't start off with anything. You start off with literally nothing. So, there's that. Even the ancient era has changed. So, like, again, like I mentioned, this affects both the prehistoric and ancient era. And also, unfortunately, this mod does not work in tangent with the Enlightenment era mod. I tried, but it just doesn't. So, but the rest of the game is seemingly normal. So, yeah. But again, I think it'll be interesting to see how the AI reacts to this, and how sort of this and both the Enlightenment era mod will sort of affect the social policy tree, or the dynamics of the social policy tree. I'm actually going to restart this. Here's the thing. Also, I should note that when you sell a city, you get your city's actually for food to production, given that I guess they're not too sure about. They want to be nice, like they want to throw you a bone, and because your starting tiles are so garbage in this game. Also, you don't even get a palace, you just get an elder hut, which gives you 1 science and culture, which is like the bare minimum for, you know, research and whatnot. So also you can literally only do research. However, what's interesting is that these 3 texts are relatively quick, or they're quick to research. So what I think the move will be is to, and research 25% of the city's production. Okay, yeah, so that actually changes it a bit. But I mean, yeah, I think the strategy will be to research these 3 right off the bat, simply because they're so cheap, and then decide what you want to do after that. So I'm actually going to restart this though, because I mean, just looking at this start, it's really not too good from the prehistoric standpoint, given we have we're working a literal 1 food tile. But also in that, just a normal game standpoint, like even ignoring the fact that there's no resources and strategic balances on, it looks kind of bad. In fact, this isn't even a coast. This is a lake, so. But yeah, I mean, I guess what I'll look from a start is not necessarily resources, because I guess I just gotta hope and pray that I get resources, but more so kind of location-wise. Like, again, whether I'm on the coast, especially for Theodore. Well, I guess I've had 2 coastal games, so maybe I go inland, but. And then also whether there's, like, like, a decent amount of, like, plains, like, grassland, forests, like, hills, rivers, mountains, potentially. Okay, what the hell is this? So we... First, there's literally 0 yields on marsh tiles and actual coast tiles. Here's what I think is interesting. Obviously, I can't make the judgment whether to settle, where to settle specifically, but I think what'd be interesting is I think I move my settler onto one of these tiles to scout out the rest of the area. Because really, at this point, I'm looking for is decent tiles decent tiles which will eventually be workable. Granted, I am on the coast and I do have a river, so that's nice. But I mean, yeah, just like seeing if there's decent workable tiles. Also, coast might actually be bad in this game, simply given that you have to detour so much. Like, granted, fishery really does just reveal a lot of, a lot of, sea resources, so there's that. And obviously you then need rafting for workboats. Also, they use a lot of, they reuse a lot of sort of, what would you even call it, like symbols? Like there's settler symbols everywhere, just looking at this screen. Actual settlers are here. No, wait. I lost him. Actual settlers are here. I was, like, this is freaking Attila. Like, that's literally Attila the Hun. And all of these are freaking pottery text. So yeah, that's just, kind of ignore that. It'll take some getting used to, but yeah. I mean, so yeah, I guess. Oh, and then what's funny is that the first actual tech is agriculture. That's normally the tech you research, like the first tech you research for the game. So yeah, actually, well, building isn't really that, but hold on. Ancient, oh, alright, so this brings like ancient era yields. So what this means is that, I guess these hills offer the same yields, but like these grasslands would offer 2 food. These would presumably offer more food in the marshes too. But yeah, I think, well, let's, okay, this isn't, okay. This is something I can work with. Because obviously just ignore the fact that yields are garbage and that there are 0 resources. I was a bit worried because there was a shit ton of grassland and seemingly not a lot of production. Granted, obviously we do have some forested grassland, but now that we have more hills in our cap and presumably a decent amount of river, like workable farm tiles, as well as sort of a nice mountain range, I'm considering using this as my first game with like the prehistoric mod. I'm considering this being my first start for the game with this mod, because I mean, it may seem like as though you're put at a disadvantage by actually having a coast to start, because you need to kind of detour to like fishery and rafting and maybe even sailing. Oh, I still get the drone one. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, it may seem like a detour. However, you still get the benefit of coastal cities and coastal trade routes later in the game, which by later I mean like classical medieval and not like like prehistoric or ancient. Or like by later in the game, what I meant to say was by later in the game I mean classical and medieval, not like actual late game, but past prehistoric and ancient. However, there's also the benefit of it even doesn't, given that how much fisheries reveal, and like I guess also the fact that you need gathering for rafting, but I mean, yeah, it really doesn't seem like it initially seemed like a bit of a detour and put you at a disadvantage given how sort of limited you are, but it really doesn't seem that much in the long run. And again, like I mentioned, you get the benefit of coastal cities. So yeah, I think I'm actually I'm interested to see how the deity AI will react to this. Because I am playing on deity. I probably should have started this mod on a lower difficulty, but I mean, just get into it. Now that I beat deity once and record the whole thing, like I can basically just play deity for the rest of the game. But yeah, I think I am going to use this as a start because my worries were alleviated. I do have some decent production in this city, and I've got a nice river, which will allow for a lot of farm tiles, and I've got a nice sort of mountain range, and I'm coast, so yeah, this will be the mod that this will be the game that I start, I guess. So there's that. Unfortunately, that delayed my settle by 2 turns. However, I don't think that's really a worry. And I also get a 1-1 tile is the best starting tile you can get in this with this mod. So besides settling on a hill, of course. But yeah, so that's I find that kind of funny. Also, like I mentioned, you get, regardless of whether you settle on hill or flatland, you get a 2 food in the cap, or you get 4-2 for your cap sealed. So yeah, 1-1 is literally the best. So here's the thing, if I work this, I can presumably, yeah, I can get all of these in 1 turn. However, here's the thing, I'd still rather work this, I think. You know, I'm gonna play a bit into this just because I want to see how things go. I haven't moved since, or I haven't played this past like 1 turn or whatnot. Cause I mean, I guess a lookout, well, I'm not gonna be able to look out, but mainly I want to, yeah, scouts only cost 4 production, so you may be able to like 1 turn, like I should theoretically be able to 1 turn scouts, so that seems pretty powerful and seems like something I should go to, as opposed to like worker is pretty cheap too, same with clubmen, but I don't really care about clubmen. I mean scouts, I'd rather just get scouts so I can scout more. I mean, if barbarians like get like axemen super early on, because axemen is something down here, that'd be kind of like that'd be pretty like stupid strong for the barbarians. But you also get what is it, so worker, clubman. So but I mean, what could the worker even build? Like I'm not even sure. I need to like research stuff before I can start building workers. Clubman would be nice if my city's game like siege. Tools craftsman, that could actually be pretty good. And then tool storage. So this is like a workshop bonus. The thing is, I am gonna want to get this because that 10%, it will add up later on. So like that's actually presumably pretty powerful. Because a workshop's what? A workshop is, yeah, it's plus 10%. And then a factory is what? Plus 10%. Windmill is plus 10%. So I'm getting 30%. Yeah, I think it's powerful to like build these early game buildings. So eventually, tools craftsman may not be that worth it, because workers have just gotten super cheap. So I mean, maybe not. Maybe, is there an advanced worker? There may be like an advanced worker. No, those are all buildings. So yeah, presumably not. And then also Karnak stones, 100. Let's see. All of these are like X amount of production costs, and this is 123. That'd be like a freaking deity move, building the wonder. Culture, great scientist points 1 culture for. It's basically just like a worse version of the oracle. Because like the oracle is what? The oracle is plus 3 culture, a great science point, and a free policy. And how much production is it? It's not that much more production, actually. And then monument stone. Okay, so this is like the prehistoric era equivalent of a monument. So, and then obviously you need that for all these texts, so yeah. Okay, this is another 10% production from this, and plus 20% science. Okay, I don't think the scaling, I don't think time victory is going to be an issue, because if you get these much, like, these powerful buildings in the ancient era, and they're not even ancient, prehistoric, and look, that's only cost 13 production. Oh, Stonehenge, look how much cheaper Stonehenge is than Karnak stones. At least they reduce the amount it took, and it's, again, plus 5 faith grade engineer points, so that would get you a religion. Shaman, that's like ancient era medic. Like, I'm just looking through all these. Doc, I already looked through these. Like, Doc seems pretty good, just plus 2 food. Like, that seems pretty good. It's only 10 production, so that's like 2 or 3 turns. And then this is basically, this is a no maintenance Coliseum, so that seems pretty good. And then yeah, this also seems really good. Forest and jungle tiles, well, I only have like a couple, but it'll still be useful early on. And then also just increases growth. Oh, well, no, that might be a description. And then also reveals all these. Hunting, like grassland and plains tiles, yeah, this seems pretty good. Like, especially for me. And obviously reveals all these. Fire control. Again, this is like, these two, they're basically no maintenance coliseums. So, fire pit, also just plain 2 food, like smokehouse. Plus 25% food. That's basically an aqueduct. So, or this isn't even, because look at this. That's not 25% excess food. Aqueduct, 40% of food carried over. So that's like excess food. Or that isn't even excess food. Yeah, wait, what the 25% food output in the city. That's insane. That's literally a hanging gardens. Where the hell is the hanging gardens? Wait, where? Oh, here. No, that's not even a hanging gardens. What? There's something that, oh no, it's Temple of Artemis. That's the wonder that increases overall food output. So yeah, that's 10% growth in all cities. This you can build in every single city, and it's 25%. That's insane. Obviously, Stonehenge, 67, it's not really worth it. Totem, so this is like a prehistoric era shrine. You can actually build 2, Totem and Sacred Grounds, and they are both 1 faith. So there's the settler, and then again, Chief's Hut. Early, is it really just called Early Spearman? Also, basically the way to get to this, the reason why this is cut off is it requires basic tools. And then timber mill, and then 20% production. God, these prehistoric era, I should have really looked at this. We're going to get some insane yields by the end game by building all these prehistoric era buildings. And then a woodworks. This is a no maintenance, like, improved stoneworks. This, I'm not even going to look at these. Like, let's look at this. Work, obviously, standard workboat, raft assembler. Oh, this is a building, so yeah, just base plus 2 production doesn't seem that good. But if I can build all these buildings like that, high 10 for happiness, and then look it increases all of those resources. Like, it's basically an improved stable. Animal pen, again, like, look at, this also reveals all this, which is nice. Reserve food, another 20, no way. Hold on, that's another 25%. Oh no, that's food carried over. All right, so this is like, so that stacks on top of an aqueduct. Storage ward. Again, prehistoric windmill, and then that's a slinger. So everyone gets a slinger train. This is like, oh my god, this is like freaking. These prehistoric era buildings are nuts. Okay, there's an actual stone. So all right, mining well. Oh, I was like, whew. Wait, 5%? Oh, that's an overall 5% food. And then let's look at all these. Like, trading obviously gives you the ability to build these. Agriculture. Nothing. Ranch. Okay. Food and production. Is that 1 food in production per resource? It's not specific. Archer. Okay, so that's normal. Building. Ancient era yields. Okay, oh my god. Look. These are insane. These are insane. Weavery. 10%. Oh my god. 10% culture. Potter. Okay, that has no percentage yields. But, god, this is, we're gonna get the end. Because here's the thing. Okay, there's the palace. And then there's a monument. Okay, the end of this game is gonna be stupid. Based on how many percentage-based modifier buildings we can get in the prehistoric era. I'm gonna play a few turns. Hold on. First, let me see what the other AI are. Oh, I can't do that. I'm gonna play a few turns just to make sure this mod isn't absolutely broken. Because I actually never ended my turn when I played it. Yeah, the ending of this game is just gonna be stupid based off of how many percentage based modifier buildings there are in the early game. I'm not even sure it's worth going for fisheries. Like basic tools, I guess here's the thing. Let's look out useless scout. I can get like 1 turn scouts. Yeah, I mean, like, is it even worth? Because this is what? That's an extra 3 turns of growth. I guess it could be worth it given that I have like 0 tiles and 0 growth in this. This city actually is 1 growth from the Elder's Hut. But I mean, 1 food tiles are basically worthless. I think I still work this. 2 turns. Yeah, I think it's honestly because, like, here's the thing. Well, worker, wait though. Let's think about this smart. I have no use for a worker this early on. Clubman, not really. Tools, craftsman, I mean, these buildings are presumably really good. However, I'd rather get more, maybe, no. Monumental stone, 8 turns versus 10. Rides culture. I could get that. I'm not going to build Karnak stones. Like 123 production. I guess +1 culture. I really don't need to. I'll need to worry. I'll get that in like my expanse. But my city's already got like 1 culture. So that's presumably fine. Also, we'll see. I'll still go tradition. So that'll get massive border growth. So yeah, I think basic tools is what we go for next. But I'm still getting all these ancient, like, because the techs are just so cheap. So like, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, I wonder, what I think will be interesting is deity. Okay, so there's my northern Talza. Let's go idolization. So I can get these now. I'd rather get a second scout out. I can build Clubman now. Oh, I can actually get a 1-turn scout. So yeah, let's do that. Because yeah, I could get, these are both pretty good. This I don't really care about, but the tool storage, 10% production. Like that, I need to get all these ancient era buildings because the modifiers later, or I need to get all these prehistoric era buildings because the modifiers later on are just going to be stupid. Like, you'll have like mega cities in like, by the end of the game. Yeah, we can get another 1-turn scout. I think it's actually worth it. I mean, unless like scouts get like 1 shot, which they may actually do, but yeah. I just think like so long as it's 1 turn, I think it's worth building. So just alright. Also, I assume ancient ruins are still a thing. We have yet to confirm that though. Okay, there's a city state. Yeah, let's go this way. And then, or I guess we'll wrap around here with this scout, so I'll send this scout just straight east. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure there's reason. Yeah, it's 2 turns, so I'd rather 41 turns. And then I will get a bit of overflow, so these will move down. Let's see, what can I get? 1 culture. Don't really think that's worth it. I mean, it would help me get tradition faster, but I mean, that really doesn't matter at this point. Tools, craftsman. The thing is, I'm not getting workers anytime soon. Let's see what I want to do with this. I think... yeah, I think the first thing I get is tool storage. Because the 10% production, that's a big deal. Like, and I will get a bit of overflow from this, so... I think that's the right choice. Now let's see what we want to research. I mean, I want to go fisher, like I want to see my luxuries, but I guess the thing is, are luxuries even a concern? Because we just have a stupid amount of happiness and we get a stupid amount of happiness from, like, these prehistoric era buildings, so. I need to be careful, because this is going to be, because these were all like, okay, 1 or 2 turns, but these are like 11-ish turns. Fisheries seem like the logical choice, however, Gatherer's Hut, I guess. You know, I think being coastal, I just need to do that to see whether I fish luxuries. This may be the wrong move, but I mean, also I have no clue what hunting ground is, but I mean, like Hunter's Hut, that's pretty good. Gatherer's Hut, that's pretty good. Both of these are pretty good. I would rather prefer the Hunter's Hut, though, at least for my situation. Like, actually, hold on. Yeah, I don't benefit from that at all. But +1 food from forest tiles, that's pretty strong, because that makes these forests, like, 2-1 tiles, which is, like, better than actual base game yields. Smokehouse is also stupid strong. Like, that's literally just 25% food. Like, that's stupid strong. And then yeah, this is also stupid strong. Like, why build this when I can just get this, which also gives me happiness, and it's literally the same cost. Also, this gives me settlers, but I mean, I kind of want to like, I can't settle locations based, like, when there's literally 0 resources on the map. Yeah, and again, I guess this, like, these are also good, like, to get my faith up. Yeah, this is stupid strong. This is also stupid strong. From forest and jungle tiles. If I get, hold on, if I get this, which adds 1 food to forest and jungle tiles, and this, which adds 1 production, these forest tiles will literally be 2/2 tiles. Like, that's stupid strong. But I think I do have to go fisheries, because I kind of want to reveal resources, because, like, settlers, like, I mean, granted, the chief's hut, that's pretty powerful, but I mean, like, settlers, like, I need to figure out, like, I need to actually find good spots on the map for that to be the case. So, yeah, I mean, hold on. That must be a luxury. Hold on, I can actually steal a worker. That'd actually be pretty nice. Like, not even gonna lie. Okay, yeah. This is what I was like. Yeah, no point in building an settler. Go this way. Okay. Survivors. Okay, so we're at 2 pop. Hold on. No, I can't buy those tiles, actually. So, yeah, let's do this. I'm thinking of literally stealing a worker. Okay. Yeah, just because, I mean, I'm not sure I want to get worker tech or even that. So, yeah, trespassing, obviously. Hold on, this is Pangea, right? I guess it's just weirdly shaped. I guess I shouldn't be too worried of, like, a unit or something. Or, like, a barb camp. Because, like, I'll move here next turn, so it's basically within my cap. Yeah, let's move here. Yeah, and that's what, tool stored, so that'll be plus 10% production. That'll be, like, these, I swear, these prehistoric buildings, oh, I can get, no, I can't get farms right off the bat. That's not right, because I need to research them. Okay, yeah, so we're going to send this guy northeast. We're sending this guy northwest. So let's see what we can get now. Yeah, like, look at this. Yeah, so I can get these all in 1 turn. I can do research, but I feel like that's kind of worthless. Plus 25% production when training a worker. I think honestly, I'd just rather get the bonus culture. Because, I mean, I already have a worker. I'm not going to build one. So, this is interesting. This is interesting. There's an ancient ruin. Let's get this one. That's some nice gold. Just for a second, I thought that those were like borders or something. I think I have an advantage over the AI because I'll know what's actually good and not. Also, we can buy these tiles now, so let's do this so we can continue growing. Because these 1/1 tiles are like the best thing we've got so far. So yeah, that's an additional +1 culture. So we'll get our tradition posse a bit quicker. Tools craftsman. I'm 7 turns away from fisheries. Is this really worth it? I mean, like, the extra production seems nice and it's 0 maintenance costs, but like, I just don't know what else I would build. Like, yeah, I'd rather, like, I just don't know what else I would build, just being honest. Because it seems like I've got sufficient scouts already. So, yeah, I literally can't build anything. I need to research it. So I'll just have that worker chill in my city. Okay, there's a... So that's presumably a dead end. Okay, so that's a... That's interesting. They didn't make it so that when you upgrade a scout, rather than get a slinger, it still gives you an archer. This should be sufficient enough for defense. Just being honest. I think I could probably take out Ragusa with that unit if I really wanted to. That's powerful. Tech Ruin, because I'm playing on quick, okay? These things are just naturally take this long to research. So, I guess, shoot, here's the thing. Do I get science from population? Maybe I should have gone for leadership and get the early chief's hut. Because, well, first off, ignoring the culture and production, I think just the science is good enough. Like, if it's going to be this slow early on to get techs. Okay, that's an actual archery. Yeah, that's... Okay, so barb camps are still spawning normal units. That may be a bit overpowered, but... Yeah. Okay, there's a city state. Is there... First, I want to see if there's anything down this way. I mean, that seems like kind of an overlook-ish thing, but... Smokehouse. 25% food. I'd rather just... A one-turn fire pit seems nice. The +2 food really seems... I'll do that, and then I'll build a smokehouse. So yeah, let's get the fire pit. Leave the worker there. I really wonder what the deity AI is doing. I can see them. I never noticed how you start earlier in, so... I don't even want to stay in range of that. Like, look at how it stacks up. Let's see. Oh, so barbarians still spawn normal units. Honestly, this mod may be unplayable because of that. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, if barbarians are gonna spawn normal units, then that is a concern. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's much more this way, but... So we got that. So I think 4 turns till fisheries. Let's get the, Yeah, I think we go for a smokehouse. That's just an insane amount of food. Adopt policy tradition. So yeah, that's going to be presumably powerful for this. Like, we're already at 5 culture. Like, that's insane. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this mod becomes... I don't want to say unplayable, but the fact that... I guess the fact that you still have barbarians spawning normal units, like, that's a concern. So I may, I'm not sure I want to continue this mod, because that does seem really broken. Maybe I'll just play with the Enlightenment Era mod instead, because that really just does seem flat out broken. So... yeah, unfortunately I still can't use this worker for anything. Let's buy this tile. So that we can still grow somewhat. Okay, now 2 turns till fisheries. We can get the extra culture and happiness, I think. And this will reveal whether we have... Oh shoot, I should have gotten a policy. I'm kind of like winging this. Because I'm in, I think, a stupid powerful position. Oh, there's an AI. There's Inca. Hold on. Let's move here. Yeah, and then let's move here. Also, let's get a Pantheon. I guess I don't really know what I want yet. So can I may be able to put it off a turn. I don't think so though. Also, I think it may actually be better just to immediately beeline for leadership so you can get the chief side. If you're going to be at 1 signs per turn for so long. So I guess, I don't know. Do I? I really don't know what I do. You know, maybe fertility rights. Or I guess that's growth rate. That's not just pure food. You know, I don't really know what to get considering I can't see anything. And I obviously don't have the palace, so God King doesn't even provide any immediate benefits. Fertility rights, I mean, that seems pretty good given all of the modifier percentages we have. So, like, border growth, honestly, I'm thinking the move will be just try and get fertility rights given all of the other buffs you get. So yeah, I think that's kind of the move. Cusco. Alright, so he's got a settler out. He's already got the building that buffs forested tiles. Okay, so it's good to know also that... Oh yeah, I'm honestly, I hate to be like a freaking pessimist. Okay, so we have 3. They're just freaking one tiles. Rafting. So we'll need to get gathering for rafting at least. Yeah, so we're still at 1 science though. That seems really painful. Dock? Yeah, let's get that bonus food. Hold on. Why did I get a... Did I gain a happiness? Oh, 2. Because I saw a happiness like modifier. That must be a luxury. So I wonder if the AI start off with a bonus settler. Okay, so that's a normal archer. Yeah, what can we do? Yeah, we really can't do anything in this city. Lookout, really useless. I could get a clubman, you know. I think it'd be worth just... I'm not going for the freaking early game wonder, because I know the AI are going to go for it. I think when I'm not building, I try and go for, like, yeah. I just... Alright, let's see. Kind of see through there. Wrong scout we're looking at. That's a normal archer, I don't need to worry. Or yes, I should still worry, because that is a normal hand axe, though. Yeah, I'm going to use this guy to scout a bit, but yeah, I'll bring him back to the city. I can't really do anything with this yet. Still on 1 science, though. So yeah, I think ultimately, also, this tile got buffed. Don't know why this tile specifically. Oh, it's because, hold on. What tile is currently buffing that? Food 2? I don't know which tile is buffing that. Also, I have no clue why this is 2-1. Or why this is 2 food. That seems weird to me. Honestly, I don't think... Because that's, like, kind of irrelevant. I think the main problem is that barbs... Okay, so that's just a normal... Like, I was wondering whether that was coast. I think, again, the main issue is that barbs have normal units. Like, I just think that's kind of broken. Like, just being honest. Oh, there's a ruin there. So, I honestly just think that's broken. Like, broken to the point of, like, I'd rather stick with... I'd rather also... There's a AI. Nice, I'm actually the first to meet them. That's kind of funny. Also, 40 faith. It's kind of nice. 13 culture. I got... How many runes did I get this turn? Shit. Hold on. Oh, it upgraded into an axeman. Also, this say is 4. Let's work one of these. Yeah. So, what I'll likely do is I'll play till an hour and then end the video. Simply because, again, I just think... Like, I'm not... It just doesn't seem balanced to me. Like, especially given that there, you know, appears to be some sort of, like, some errors or whatnot. Like, so policy, legalism, let's see what that provides. Did that provide any free building? I don't think it did. I think I already had all these. So next turn, I can build one of these, but nah, I don't think that's worth. I mean, there's no point building a worker because I actually can't do anything. This will be able to, okay, so let's see. I have literally none of those. So, okay, there's a bard camp. That's concerning. Oh, there's another AI. Yeah, I mean, literally none of those were revealed near me. But, I mean, I guess the Gatherer's Hut is pretty good. Forest and jungle tiles. I mean, rafting, I'm not really sure it's necessary because, like, yeah, I get more happiness. However, like, and I guess the raft assembler is nice. That's just a straight up building. And then also it gives embarkation, but I mean, doesn't really seem worth it. I'd rather get these, like, texts so I can reveal more, like, resources or whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, so there's a warrior. Just do that for scouting. I won't try and take down this camp. I'll bring it back to the cap. So, yeah, that's just, also look at how good some of these tiles are. Like, this mod, like, again, these early game buildings seem just so powerful. Like, given how many percentage modifiers they have. Also, hold on, I should be able to build these. Yeah, let's get that. That was kind of a mistake. I mean, happiness, like, again, like, I don't think it's worth... Okay, yeah, Pachacriti got that wonder. I don't think it's worth going rafting simply because I don't need to worry about happiness. I get a lot of these just random mass 2 happiness buildings. So I really don't think I should be that worried. Okay, so, yeah. But again, I think it's just... I ultimately think this mod's somewhat broken in that sense. That you just... Mainly due to the fact that, like, barbs in the early game still have, you know, normal units as opposed to the shitty prehistoric era units we're all stuck with. Okay, there's Ottoman borders. Okay, there's Shaka. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna move this guy back. Look at how, yeah, like, look at how good some of these tiles get. Like, that's just stupid. Like, this really does make it, the game, extremely powerful with all these ancient era buildings. I mean, like, those are just stupid, like, powerful. So there's, yeah, like, look at this tile. 331. That's insane. Herbalist. Look at the, this is a 3-1 tile. This early in the game, and it's a hilled, like, forested hilled tile. Like, I think this, it's like stupid. And like when I build this, like, or actually no, that's the happiness one. But yeah, I mean, I just think, yeah, okay, so it looks like we're near Maori, or, Polynesia. Yeah, I mean, this is just like, yeah, I think ultimately the best move would have been to just beeline for that one building. Stonehenge, okay, Pachiku's just wonder whoring. Imagine the wonder whore in like a freaking mod that like delays everything. Here is a freaking great general somehow. So, yeah, I'm bringing that back. Okay, so that's in, still nothing here. Look, granted, we do know there's some stuff down here, and I may want to settle that first, but yeah, rituals, like, none of this shit reveals anything new. I mean, I'm willing to call it quits, or I guess, hold on. To look, no, I want to see what this is. Hold on. What does this do? Like, that gives me, I don't need to worry about faith, though. Like, I don't care about any of these, at least. This could be interesting. Oh my god. Like, this stuff could be interesting. I don't care about any of these. So, like, yeah, I think I go for that. Or maybe even woodworking, because I need basic tools for that. Like, I'm just trying to see how I'll, like, get all these stuff, all this stuff. Maybe just mega buff, like, your early game cities. Oh my god. That's presumably his cap. Let's see. This archer can move back. Yeah, I just think this mod's like, I just think it's completely, like, I hate to say it, but I just think it's completely unbalanced. Like, it seems fun and all, but I mean, do I want to, like, play a serious game with it? Like, look at these, look at the yields of these tiles. Look at their yields. Look at the yields of these tiles. 4-1. That's insane. Policy, landed elite. Like, that's, look at the yields of these tiles. That's insane. El Dorado, give me some of that gold. And then, yeah, this archer's coming back. I'll likely use it to try and take down that camp in tangent with my, that's actually fine. I don't want to work like, this early on turn 34, a normal just 2 food tiles beneath me. Like, fucking hell. Hold on, let's see. 60 damage. That's a decent amount. But yeah, I'll let that guy heal and then I'll try and take down that camp. Look at these yields. God, that's just stupid strong. Trade route, I literally don't have the capabilities to build those. Let's do that. Yeah, and I'll end up bringing that guy back. Okay, so let's do, okay, all of a sudden lots of stuff is, okay, hold on. Hold on, let's see. So let's do freaking, let's do a 20% production. Plus one. Oh my god, no, let's get this. This'll look at how much it'll buff those tiles. And then all of this shit goes back down. Let's go here. Look at how insane these tile yields become. Like, okay, there's Russia. We haven't met them before. Hold on, let's look at these freaking tile yields. Hold on. Yeah, this is fine. Is this... I'm not even sure this is fucking healing. Like, let's just go in. Like, I mean... No, let's look at the tile yields after this. After this. Let's look at our tile yields. Let's look at our... Look at the yields of these tiles. Oh my god. Just guess forest tiles are the most overpowered thing possible. And that's, oh my god, the freaking timber mill. Look at all that bonus production. 20%. And that's, this is insane. This is just insane. Like, okay, there's their cap. There's second, oh, there's gonna be some conflict between them. I'll use this guy to try and take out that camp if it's not already done. Oh my god, let's do this. Look at this city's freaking stats. Oh my god. Early, like, all that, none of that shit matters. Like, honestly, yeah, I think the move is to basically bum rush the Chief's hut early on. Someone's already got the great library, so someone's already at freaking writing tech. It's like we're slightly behind. Slightly behind. Let's see. Yeah, there's that. This is... Oh my god, this is so dumb. And then, yeah. Hold on. Can we not build the Chief's hut? Is it already built? Free! That's on... Oh. I guess, shoot, that's... Hold on. Look at, we can get everything in, like, X amount of turns now. Hold on. So, alright. That actually gave me no new text, but we can still work science. Like, look at that. I mean, first off, we have none of those in the caps, so that's kind of irrelevant. Rafting... No, I really don't think that matters. Food storage. Like, yeah, this is nice, but I mean... Slinger... Training grounds. Like, this stuff may be nice. I think, let's try this first. Because we do want to try and reveal new frickin' tiles. We've been at 8 happiness. Like, I really don't think we need to worry about early game happiness, given, like... Okay, that's an actual slinger. Like, Incan slinger, not the slinger that this mod has. Let's just do that. Yeah, like, look at the freaking yields. This shit's... He's already in freaking classical era. Like, I think I may be a bit behind. Just being honest. Like, I'm not even sure if that freaking healed me. Like, being honest. Alright, so let's see what tiles I get from this. Okay, lots new tiles. Okay, that's good. Where's horses in the cap? I'm not even... So I can actually improve that, apparently. And then, oh my god, look at all these... Hold on, wait, what? Why can I not... Is that free? No, it's not. Why can't I build it? Oh, I need an improved source, that's why. Look at all these. They're all one turn now. Rituals, again, really don't care about that. Hide tender, bison, and deer. I have... Cattle, bison, and deer. Doesn't necessarily seem worth it. I need it for later text, though. I'd rather go, like, stoneworks or mining. I guess let's go mining first. Oh my god. That's insane. Wait, what? It said I had a source of marble. Or no, I guess it must have meant something else. But yeah, it actually is looking like I can settle our locations. Like, this location's looking pretty nice. Like, I'll let the city grow once. Like, I'll actually get an early... Okay, hold on. Let's do this. And then we can get the city to grow once. But yeah, this location's looking pretty good. At least as of now. Oh my god. This shit's insane. Hold on, I actually want this. Can I buy a tile? I'm not sure how good that tile is. I'd rather just get the freaking hill tile. So that's another 1-2 tile. So yeah, yeah, I guess. So this freaking city, this scout's really useless. I can just donate it to a city. Like, okay, that's 3 food. Let's do that. We got mining, so hold on. Let's get a settler. Hold on. First, let's get a well. Okay, 1 turn well seems fine. What the hell is that? +1 food. Pasture. I'd rather get a pasture. And then, yeah, I mean, yeah, this is looking fine. Mining, then we can get, like, okay, yeah, now this is a lot more. Stoneworks, I think. Yeah, and then I can get, like, going to agriculture. But, yeah, so no mining luxuries near me, that's great. Or nothing mining related, sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm still only at 2 science. Like, even with the frickin' chief's hut, like, I'm still only at 2 science. Wow. Okay, so yeah, now that I got that, let's get a settler. 3-turn settler seems pretty legit. No, we can't get home. No, we can't. We can't get down to... So yeah, I'll settle a city here, settle a city like, oh shoot. I don't know. I want a city on this side though. So maybe I settle the R city like, I can settle cities in like multiple places. I actually have a golden age. That's pretty funny. So I'll settle a city here. I guess I sell an R city here. Like in this location would be good. Here would also be real good. I actually think here would be better. Yeah, because hold on. Because yeah, if I settle here, then what I can do, because that also gets me this sheep. I'm not sure like I'll settle this. I think I need, but yeah, and then that also allows me potential to settle the city up there, but I guess we'll see. Monarchy. Look at how stupid this is. Oh my god. It's just stupid. It's like, oh my god. Like, yeah, let's go there. So yeah, now look, we can get a freaking lookout. Or no, animal pen? I need all... Oh no. I need this freaking tile, so 2 turns. Oh my god. Yeah, so I think I want a city here. Just hope that more shit appears. I definitely want this city at least, because it's on the same side as, I can't even freaking... Yeah. And again, I'm not really worried about happiness. So, stone. Look at how much stone I've got. Hold on. So, let's work those. Got my next settler out. Still can't get any of these. I need a stoneworks. Alright, yeah, let's get another settler. Like, why stop? Like, I could get building to update the ancient era yields. Wait. Okay. But here's the thing. This might deplete all my, like, giant yields I have for these frickin' tiles. So maybe I want to go for, preservation is nice, but maybe agriculture first, because that doesn't do that. So yeah, agriculture, I think. Reveal all that. But yeah, I'm settling. So I'm settling. I may want to get more workers, actually, now that they're semi-useful. But I mean, just look at, like, these settlers are so low. Here's the thing, though, I guess. I think, well, I'll need to see. But yeah, it's really looking, my city settle here is looking real good. Like, just looking at it. No, don't care. I don't think I'm continuing this mod solely because of how unbalanced it seems. Shock is entering classical era, so all the AI, I guess, are entering classical. Like, yeah, let's do this. So I can get a shit ton of buildings in here. Chief's hut. So that was somehow free in the capital. That's a freaking, it counted as a culture building. Okay, hold on. Let's try and build all the overpowered buildings, alright? So let's just keep that in mind. Hold on, I'll do that after. Yeah, I do want to settle there. So what would actually be the most powerful building? Like, this is only 2 food. Really doesn't seem that powerful. It is 3 turns, though. So, let's see. 1 food from forest and jungle tiles. That only improves 1 tile, so it doesn't really seem to do a lot. Grassland and plains tiles. That's a lot. That'll be good. 25% food. Shit's insane. Well. So yeah, let's do, yeah, Hunter's Hut I think is the best. And then yeah, after this settler, obviously we can, yeah, I mean, so, okay, there's a freaking galley. Let's see, and then yeah, we can get our stuff. I guess we still can't get either of these. Yeah, let's get some workers out, just 1 turn, casual 1 turn workers. Yeah, this, oh my god, this is insane. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to settle at the very least for the furs. So, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, so, just being honest, I think on here would be good. I guess I'll decide when I get there in case, because, like, hold on, I did research, or agriculture will reveal a lot of stuff, so, but yeah, this really does mess up, like, things in regards to settles or whatnot. Ultimately, I think this mod's kind of too unbalanced for me to like play like regular. Oh, that wasn't the plan. Yeah. So yeah, let's get another worker here. Yeah, I think I need to get my workers out and then get these cells out at least. Yeah, I think these are the best cities. And then, yeah, I think, hold on, let's see, Gatherer's Hut. So, that'll make Forest Tile because it's good, but I think Hunter's Hut is better. So, yeah. Like, better than, like, kind of anything. So, like, that shit just seems insane to me. Okay, so hold on. There's that, so I should be able to get, like, new stuff or whatnot. It's like this city should be able to... Can I not get that? Animal pen, improved cattle. I do have, oh, I guess it must be counting for the other city. I don't know though. That's kind of weird. So, yeah, let's just get more 1 turn workers. Like, wow, that's, yeah, this mod's like so unbalanced. Just being honest. Yeah, so let's, so yeah, I mean, let's do that. Oh, can I not? Masonry. So, shit, that's far along to be able to actually improve these. But I can build stone. This, yeah, this mod just seems, I'm gonna be honest, this mod just seems extremely unbalanced. Requires, you know, yeah, this just, oh my god. I think I'm gonna end it here. I've had kind of enough. Yeah, this mod just seems so, like, hold on, let's look at the demographics for a second. Look at how well I'm doing in crop yield. I mean, I'm not doing that good in pop, but crop yield, like, damn. And I'm not even last in manufactured goods. Obviously, looking at tech, a lot of people. I just think, yeah, I'm gonna end it here. This mod just seems too unbalanced. In considering I can't use this mod on top of the Enlightenment Era mod, I think I would rather use the Enlightenment Era mod and potentially the social policy revamp. So, I mean, it was good though, because I didn't really play through this mod, so. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I just don't really see a point. Like, I'm kind of, okay, I can't really build anything now. Like, I can't actually improve. No, that requires animal. How was I able to improve that? I have no idea, but like, some of this shit's just insane. This is just completely unbalanced, basically, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna end it here. I just don't see a reason to keep playing further, but it was good to know that, you know, I can get this mod out of the way, focus on that I won't really need to play this mod, so yeah, yep, I guess really pretty much that's it for this one. We'll see when I start the next series.